Coral reefs, vibrant ecosystems, teeming with life. They are underwater cities. These cities are bustling with activity where every nook and cranny is filled with a myriad of marine creatures. From the smallest shrimp to the largest fish, coral reefs are a hub of biodiversity. They are built by tiny animals called coral polyps. These polyps are fascinating creatures, each one a small soft-bodied organism that plays a crucial role in the formation of the reef. They work together in colonies, creating the intricate structures we see. These polyps secrete calcium carbonate. This substance hardens to form the skeleton of the reef. Over time, layer upon layer of calcium carbonate builds up, creating the solid foundation of the reef. This forms the hard skeleton of the reef. The process is slow but steady, with reefs growing just a few centimeters each year. Yet, over centuries, these small increments add up to create massive structures. Coral reefs are found in tropical oceans. These warm waters provide the ideal conditions for coral growth. The reefs are often located near the equator, where the water temperature remains consistently warm throughout the year. They need warm, shallow water. Clear water is important. The clarity of the water allows sunlight to penetrate, which is essential for the symbiotic algae living within the coral polyps. Sunlight must reach the polyps. These algae, called zooxanthellae, provide the corals with energy through photosynthesis. In return, the corals offer the algae a protected environment and the compounds they need for photosynthesis. These reefs are not just rocks, they are living structures. Each coral polyp is a living organism, and together they create a dynamic and vibrant ecosystem. The reefs are constantly growing, changing, and adapting to their environment. They grow slowly over time. The growth rate of coral reefs can be influenced by various factors, including water temperature, light availability, and the presence of nutrients. Despite their slow growth, the reefs are incredibly resilient and can recover from damage if given the chance. Some reefs are thousands of years old. These ancient structures are a testament to the enduring nature of coral reefs. They have survived through countless changes in the environment, adapting and evolving over millennia. They support a dazzling array of life. Coral reefs are home to an estimated 25% of all marine species. This incredible diversity makes them one of the most important ecosystems on the planet. Fish, invertebrates, and plants all call reefs home. From colorful fish darting between the corals to invertebrates like starfish and sea urchins, the reef is a bustling community. Even plants such as seagrasses and algae thrive in this environment, contributing to the overall health and stability of the reef ecosystem. Coral reefs are biodiversity hotspots. They cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, but they support 25% of all marine life. This makes them the most diverse marine ecosystems. They are home to countless species. Fish find food and shelter in the reefs. Sharks patrol the outer edges. Sea turtles graze on algae. Elusive creatures hide in crevices. The reefs are a kaleidoscope of colors. Brightly colored fish dart among the corals. Coral polyps are tiny animals. They are related to jellyfish and anemones. Each polyp has a sac-like body. It has a mouth surrounded by stinging tentacles. Polyps live in colonies. They secrete a hard calcium carbonate skeleton. This forms the structure of the reef. Polyps have a symbiotic relationship with algae. These algae are called zooxanthellae. They live within the polyp's tissues. The algae provide the polyps with food through photosynthesis. The polyps provide the algae with a protected home. Coral reefs are one of the most diverse and vital ecosystems on our planet. There are different types of coral reefs, each with its own unique characteristics and ecological significance. Each type of coral reef has a unique structure that defines its form and function within the marine environment. These structures are not just beautiful, they are essential for the survival of countless marine species. Fringing reefs are the most common type of reef. They grow close to the shore, forming a border along the coastline. These reefs are directly attached to the land, making them easily accessible and often the first type of reef that people encounter. Barrier reefs, on the other hand, are separated from the shore by a body of water known as a lagoon. These reefs form parallel to the coastline but are located further out to sea. The lagoon between the reef and the shore can vary in width and depth, creating a unique marine environment. Atolls are perhaps the most fascinating type of coral reef. They are ring-shaped and encircle a central lagoon. Atolls are usually found in the open ocean, far from any landmass. They often form around the rim of submerged volcanic islands, creating a stunning and isolated marine habitat. The type of reef that forms in a particular area depends on several factors. These include water depth, wave action, and light availability. Each of these factors influences the growth and development of coral reefs in different ways, leading to the formation of distinct reef types. Each type of reef supports a different community of life. Fringing reefs, barrier reefs, and atolls all provide habitats for a wide variety of marine organisms. These reefs are interconnected and play a vital role in maintaining the health of our oceans. They offer shelter, food, and breeding grounds for countless species, contributing to the overall biodiversity and resilience of marine ecosystems. Section 5. Importance of coral reefs, guardians of coastlines and nurseries of the sea. Coral reefs are one of the most diverse and valuable ecosystems on Earth. They cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, but support about 25% of all marine species. This makes them crucial for the health of our oceans. Coral reefs are incredibly important. They are often referred to as the rainforests of the sea because of their rich biodiversity. These underwater structures are formed by colonies of tiny animals called coral polyps, which build calcium carbonate skeletons over thousands of years. They protect coastlines from storms and erosion. Coral reefs act as natural breakwaters, absorbing the energy of waves and reducing their impact on the shore. This helps to prevent coastal erosion and protects coastal communities from storm surges and flooding. They act as natural barriers. By dissipating wave energy, coral reefs help to maintain the integrity of coastlines, preserving beaches and preventing the loss of land. This is especially important in areas that are vulnerable to the effects of climate change and rising sea levels. They buffer the impact of waves. This protects coastal communities. The presence of coral reefs can reduce wave energy by up to 97%, providing a crucial line of defense for millions of people living in coastal areas around the world. Reefs are also vital nurseries. They provide essential habitat for a wide variety of marine species, including many that are important for commercial and recreational fishing. The complex structures of coral reefs offer shelter and protection for young fish and other marine organisms. Many fish species lay their eggs in reefs. The intricate nooks and crannies of coral reefs provide a safe environment for fish to spawn and for their eggs to develop. This is critical for the survival of many fish populations. They provide a safe haven for young fish. Juvenile fish find refuge in the coral's complex structure, which offers protection from predators. This safe haven allows young fish to grow and mature before venturing into the open ocean. This helps to replenish fish populations. Healthy coral reefs support robust fish populations, which are essential for the sustainability of marine ecosystems and the livelihoods of people who depend on fishing. This is important for fishing industries. Coral reefs contribute significantly to the global fishing industry, providing habitat for many commercially valuable species. Sustainable fishing practices are essential to ensure that these resources remain available for future generations. It is also important for the balance of the ecosystem. Coral reefs play a key role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. They support a wide range of species, from tiny plankton to large predators, creating a complex and interdependent web of life. Protecting coral reefs is essential for the health of our oceans and the well-being of the planet. Section 6. Coral reefs and humans, a vital relationship. Coral reefs provide numerous benefits to humans. They are a source of food. They provide livelihoods for millions of people. Fishing and tourism depend on healthy reefs. Reefs are also a source of new medicines. The beauty of coral reefs attracts tourists. This brings income to local communities. It also creates jobs. However, tourism must be sustainable. It should not damage the delicate reef ecosystem. Section 7. Coral reefs under threat, climate change and its devastating impact. Coral reefs are facing serious threats. Climate change is a major threat. Rising ocean temperatures cause coral bleaching. This happens when corals expel the algae living in their tissues. This turns the corals white. Bleached corals are weak and vulnerable. Ocean acidification is another threat. The ocean absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This makes the ocean more acidic. This harms corals. It makes it difficult for them to build their skeletons. Section 8. Pollution, a man-made menace to coral reefs. Pollution is another major threat to coral reefs. Sewage, chemicals and plastic waste pollute the water. This damages coral health. It can also kill marine life. Overfishing is also a problem. It disrupts the balance of the reef ecosystem. Destructive fishing practices like dynamite fishing are particularly harmful. These practices destroy coral reefs. They also kill many marine creatures. This has long-lasting consequences for the ecosystem. Section 9, a call to action protecting our coral reefs. Coral reefs are in danger. We need to act now to protect them. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions is crucial. This will slow down climate change. It will give reefs a chance to adapt. We need to reduce pollution. We need to manage fisheries sustainably. We need to create marine protected areas. These areas will protect reefs from harmful activities. Section 10, what can we do? Simple steps for conservation. Everyone can play a role in protecting coral reefs. Reduce your carbon footprint, conserve water, reduce your use of plastic, support sustainable seafood, educate yourself and others about the importance of reefs. Choose eco-friendly tourism operators. Support organizations working to protect coral reefs. Even small actions can make a big difference. Together we can help ensure the survival of these vital ecosystems.